Why do car rental companies push you so hard to buy their insurance? First, they make money off of the insurance. They collect more money than it costs to repair the cars in a year. However, the biggest reason is to avoid dealing with either your insurance company or you if the vehicle is damaged. If you don't buy the insurance, they have to file a claim with your insurance company, or chase you directly for the money. Rental companies have in-house shops, or contracted rates to get repairs done at a very reduced rate. So the rental company repairs their own vehicles, and then sends the bill to your insurance company. Insurance companies only pay the amount it costs to repair the vehicle, not the other fees or costs the rental company tries to add on. This process takes a staff to deal with the negotiations, and the haggling over what will be paid. This costs money that the rental company cannot recover, as it is considered a cost of doing business. Further, if your insurance company denies the claim, or you don't have insurance, you have to pay directly. How many people have $1,500 or much more they can pay on a claim for a car they don't own? Very few people pay them when there is not insurance. So, it is best for the rental company to sell you an insurance you will not use, and use the money just in case to protect them from a loss, plus costs and fees. Very simply 1. They make crazy money on this because the vast majority of people do not get into accidents. So it is instant profit. 2. It eliminates the hassle factor if you do get into an accident. It's your responsibility to pay for the car and lost rental income, even if it's not your fault. So the insurance is the cheapest per hour, hassle eliminator, you can get. You have to remember the reason for insurance. You are paying someone else, a company, to assume the risk and the hassle if you are in a car accident. Like all insurance, it costs money for them to do this. But your amount is relatively small because of all the drivers who pay into the fund. When you look at the big picture, it's cheap. If all you look at is the cost, it's expensive. Insurance is like that. If you never use it, you think it's wasted money. But the first time you use it, it's amazingly cheap for what you get. Both responses are somewhat right, but not completely. Being on the other side of the counter, I dealt with this heavily. 1. I saw at least 4 accidents per night during my shift. Accidents generally occurred in the early morning. If you took our coverage, you would be given a new car, no questions asked. If you did not, we would not give you a new car until a claim was made and payment was made by your insurance too. Many people actually did buy the coverage, we can't call it insurance. Some car insurers would not cover the full cost of the accident. That is the vehicle, loss of use and admin fees. Our administrative fees were in the hundreds. Loss of use was the daily rate of the car, 29.00 x the length the car was out of service. Your insurance company will not cover those fees. There was also impound fees. You would be on the hook for those as well. Your card could be immediately billed for those fees as we maintained an open authorization. 3. So even if your insurance paid for the car, you are still on the hook for potentially thousands in loss of use, impound fees and admin fees. Failure to pay would result in a lawsuit, blacklisting from the rental agency and its sister companies. At my location, if you were blacklisted, I would call to the other counters and let them know that you were blacklisted and why. You could be denied a car there as well. 4. In the end, it's a game of chance. It is costly, maxing out at $400 a month, but it's worth it. 5. I would also give better cars and better upgrades to those that took our coverage. At least I know that the car is covered if you were involved in an incident. 6. Because it's extremely profitable for them. If you add up the amount of all of the claims they have to pay out in a year and subtract that number from the amount they collect for the insurance coverage, it adds up to tens if not hundreds of millions of dollars for one of the major car rental companies. 7. Let's put it this way. If a certain percentage of renters did not take the insurance, then car rentals would be significantly more expensive for those of us who decline coverage. In a way, the people who take the insurance are subsidizing the rental cost of those of us who don't.